Good morning, Gatineau, Quebec. Good morning, Canada. Good morning, everybody I've left behind in Vancouver. So me and Snoopy are going to Big Bounce, Canada today. The adult session from 6 to 9 p.m. I did come here to have a little bit of fun. So, disaster aside with the previous tenants, I'm going to just hang back today and enjoy this Saturday. Um, you just sort of roll with the punches. Welcome to Now TV Canada, and I am just a YouTube channel. I am your host, Jen. I am the wonderful writer of many wonderful things. You can find me through my website, all of the other social media links. I am just coming up with ideas on how I can get through what I've lost in having renters. And I have been reduced to boiling eggs in my super pan, my one pot Jenny pan, because I'm going to the Big Bounce thing and I want to have a boiled egg to go with my salad. I'm also in need of bread, homemade bread, and I used up the yeast to make those little dinner rolls with the chili the other day, and those are too small to use for sandwiches. So I'm going to use the only glass pan I have, and I'm going to do like a without yeast, so baking powder loaf of some kind. So my prediction is that this is going to end up being an Indian taco type thing. So it's going to be like some sort of Indian bannock. And then you just put the chili, cheese, and sour cream on that. So that's like an entirely new meal. But I should be able to slice whatever bannock I get out of this, or English bread, English white bread, because that's where the magic baking powder came from, which I do have to say I do like Magic Baking Powder, the name brand. Thank you, Magic Baking Powder. There are just some things I don't like to cheat on, and Magic Baking Powder brand is one of those things. It's okay with cornstarch. I don't mind having no name brand, but a secret with cornstarch is that it makes your food softer. So it makes it fluffier, softer, tastes good, better. So it's basically bannock with a little bit of an English kick. I can put some rosemary and thyme to give the bread some flavor. I have a lot of spices, so that's possible. But I did get some feedback from my church, and it looks like I will get some rescue. People will donate some stuff. I am still in need of a bed for the renter coming in for September. She doesn't want to use the hide-a-bed. So hopefully I get enough work that I can put something in here for her. I did suggest she could also just buy it for herself. She is able to go to the secondhand store. I told her where it is. So we'll see how that goes. And as for the microwave, I have no idea what it's going to be like to deal with that, because you can't reheat anything. You have to always reheat it in a pot. And I don't have that pot replaced yet, or my bread pans or cake pans, but I'm looking forward to the donations I get from the sisters. So that said, for today, I'm not going to sweat the big stuff. I've paid all of my bills. So I am going to move forward with my plans on what I came here to do. From August 11th to August 22nd, I will be doing my NL at an outdoor pool, kids' pool somewhere in Ottawa, having a great time. I will never get the chance to do my NL in an outdoor pool in the summertime, in the month of August. So I can't turn that down. I'm going to go have a good time doing that. And then after that, I can go get my ILS standards, my International Life Savings ticket. I can then apply to work and travel lifeguarding and teaching swimming from here to Honolulu, from Honolulu to Australia. Right. So I like that, beaches, swimsuits, towels, flip-flops, and money. I'm good with that. And then obviously, if I do well with my ILS, I can climb up to governor. You donate money and you participate in the programming. And I like the idea. In my 50s, I can live with that, maturing to the status of governor, because Donald was right about one thing. Canada only needs a governor, because the governor's the only person in the royal family the king needs to check in with to hear what's going on and get told the truth and be instructed or advised on what needs to be done here. And I'm definitely the girl that knows from one coast to the other what this country needs, because I have lived in it. I have been everywhere. I've walked everywhere. So I have advice to give, and also because I am a Christian and I know that God is real and I know who the true God is, I am 100% certain that the advice that my soul has been told by that God is absolutely the 100% correct information that king needs in England, who has also been, coronated. It means he's had his head oiled, which means he's higher up than presidents of churches and the president of the United States. This whole war about kingmen and freemen thing, yeah, it's only going to be coming to an end when God steps in, and that's soon. So I'm going to go back to finishing my eggs. I think I'm going to work on the cover of 8 Mile 2. Hopefully I get that done and I can show people how the cover for 8 Mile 2 looks. And then hopefully I can reach M&M. And then we can move forward with the possibility of doing some sort of performance at Ottawa Little Theatre or elsewhere, or making a movie, even though it's like so many years from the first one to now. So enjoy your Saturday, guys. I'm going to Big Belts, Canada. I think my eggs are boiled. Me and Snoopy are going to have a good time. I'll use it in one of my stories for sure. You know, he's got like 7 generations of children in the family now, right? And then, of course, you're on the last leg because you've been alive for like 20 years. So keep in tune for what I write with my Charlie Brown future stories with everybody now grown up kind of thing. A whole new ball of wax for where their characters go. So have a good day, guys. Enjoy your Saturday. Get out there, enjoy the sun, enjoy Canada's summer while you can, because it's fleeting and it doesn't last long here. Bye for now. Superwoman signing out.